Hello and welcome back to another edition to GSS Videos. I'm your host, Glenn Sam Sloan, hence the GSS, and videos is what I do. In this video, I'm going to be talking a bit about Hydrocephalus and a bit about my Facebook group, which I actually own for Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida. I can't tell much about the Spina Bifida because I don't have Spina Bifida. I have Hydrocephalus and that's all. But I would like to get some people who has either Spina Bifida or Hydrocephalus or both to join in with this live stream or a live stream to talk about Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida and their views and struggles that they have faced in their life growing up with Hydrocephalus or Spina Bifida, because I don't feel that Hydrocephalus has been put out there all very well known sort of thing. It needs to get more. Well, it needs to get more known. We've got like, for instance, at the moment we've got Shine here, who helps people with Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida, and they do very well in these with the job that they do, with the services that they do, who supports people like myself. So hang on, I've got a message on here. Hang on. Hey, I don't mean to hurt. Oh, hang on. 2 comments. A doctor. Oh, hang on. A doctor was moaning. This baby girl this baby girl's head. He did not make for her, and her arms and legs are skinny and frail. Her head is the biggest part of her head of her body. She is on a bed, floating bed, whatever that is. So I can't read that bit. Sorry, mate. So awareness is everything. Yeah. I know. Awareness is everything, and we can talk about this inside my live stream, to YouTube to get this more known of it's one way to help people live, help people who has who has hydro. Oh my days. Has Hydrocephalus. That's bless me. Bless me. Who to help people who has Hydrocephalus. That's why I'm doing this live stream live. Stop. Live stream on I hope people will join. It and talk but there. If you know where I'm coming from. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is trying to get people in to join my live stream about Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida. Because I feel if everyone here who has Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida stands together, stands strong, stands united, we can conquer the situation which we face. Yes, we won't be able to find a cure for Hydrocephalus or Spina Bifida because there's no cure out there to be found. But we can stand together, stand strong, and stand united, and we can talk about how our Hydrocephalus, right, or Spina Bifida, whatever this be, because Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida can work hand in hand with each other. It means if you've got Hydrocephalus, you could have Spina Bifida. If you've got Spina Bifida, you could have Hydrocephalus. But doesn't mean you've got both. That's because you've got, say, for instance, I've just got Hydrocephalus, I haven't got Spina Bifida. I know someone who's got Spina Bifida but hasn't got Hydrocephalus. I also know one little boy who has Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida. So you can have one or the other, or you can have both. So, and I do have a Facebook group called Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida Online Network in the United Kingdom. So I'm hoping to get some people in to be a part of this with me. because I think we do need to sort of stand strong, stand together, stand strong, stand united, and talk about Hydrocephalus and Spina Bifida. Because if we stand together, stand strong, stand united, we can conquer the situation that what we face. Right? We can feel stronger because we're all together. We're all talking about the same thing, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And then people out there who just like see a load of us all together and they realise, hang on, hydrocephalus, right? And if they hear someone else got hydrocephalus, they want, hopefully, fingers crossed, that I understand the disability more, right? Because I've seen people with hydrocephalus, like this one individual little boy who'd got hydrocephalus and spina bifida. There's kids his age that pick on him. There's adults, say my age and say probably your ages, that's don't understand hydrocephalus and I've been thinking he's a troublemaker or picking on him. And it's not right. That's not the case. You try to live your life like a normal-bodied, able-bodied little boy, and you can't. If you know what I mean, you can't always live your life like a normal, able-bodied little boy. If there's people out there in society that's quick to put you down, quick to say you can't do this and you can't do that. There's things that we need to help with and the support. But if we don't get that help and that support, we can't do it. Well, I'm going to give this some thought. I'll get back to you on this. Okay. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. Cool. Wow. Well, I've got someone is well, I'm going to give this some thought. I'll get back to you on this. All right. Hopefully he sees what this person sees what I'm saying. If you stand together, if you all stand strong, stand together, all right, we can talk about hydrocephalus and spina bifida and the things that people who has hydrocephalus and spina bifida or one or the other face on a day-to-day basis by people out there in society. People are thinking, for instance, you could get looked at. People who've got hydrocephalus, because I know I get looked at like it. People who responsibility probably gets looked at like it as well. But I think they would do because I think everyone does it with a disability. If everyone looks at it, someone with a disability looks like, you're odd, you're weird, you're a freak. All right? That's not the case. We're not odd, we're not weird, we're not a freak. We're human beings, just like you are too. Right? People with disabilities, if it's a physical disability or a learning disability, we are people too, and we're people too, and we do have feelings, right? And it's about time that we stood up and spoke out, right? But it's going to be a daunting time for just one person with that disability to stand up against all those people who are not disabled, all those able-bodied people who are not disabled, and say, look, I might be disabled, but look at this. All I want is the same as what you want. Right? I want to be able to live my life happy. Right? Happy in the peace of mind that I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be what I'm going to do on a day-to-day basis. But sometimes I need support. I don't need to be stressed out and getting this and getting bullied because my disability means I'm not like everybody else. So why can't they be more understanding of people with disabilities? You know what I mean? Hang on. mate. I'm just going to check something. Right. Yeah. Why can't they give us all understanding? Why can't I try and understand the fact where we're coming from? Why can't they? It's a shame because I've got friends who has all different types of disabilities, right? And they get picked, they get looked at like, what's wrong with you? Or like they get looked at, and not just looked at, but like stared at, going, what the is wrong with you, sort of thing, right? You get that, what the is wrong with you? Like they're appalled that we're allowed out in society, right? Because I know years ago we weren't allowed. We was put up in those asylums to live out the rest of our live out our lives until the day we sort of kick the bucket. That is not the way things happen nowadays, right? We need to speak up together. We need to speak up, stand together, stand strong, and speak up, right? Because let's face it, if you who of all the disabled community, who votes when the polling stations are all set up and waiting for our votes? Who goes to these polling stations and votes? Right? We need to vote for a party that's going to look out for people like us and support us, because we've got everyone out there, right? It's able-bodied, who doesn't have a disability. You've got people out there who doesn't have a disability, and they're no supporting and voting for people like Conservatives and Labour. Conservatives and Labour are not wanting to support us. For instance, like Conservatives wanted to privatise the NHS, right? They want to get rid of a lot of benefits. It's the government are making these cutbacks, right? Making these cutbacks, and the government are making cutbacks, right? And taking money off of us. That's literally those cutbacks are literally killing disabled people, because they're forcing the authorities that are set up to support us to make cutbacks and to get rid of some services, right? They're literally killing the disabled community, and we can't stand up for it. We can't just sit back and think, oh, someone else will do it. Someone else will do it. We need to stand strong and stand together and talk up about this. And this is one of the ways we can do just that. Right? We can sit back in our homes on a live stream like I'm doing here, and we can talk about this. I mean, talk about what we need in society, what services we need to keep, what services we don't need to keep in this society, right? Please, stand back, stand strong. We need this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I still got no one here watching me, viewing me, even commenting, even joining in with the live streams. I'm doing this live stream on my own, right? I would like to have at least a co-presenter coming in and bringing his or her views about this, about what they think was going on in today's society. You know, but at the moment I'm on my own. If you're just seeing my live, if you're seeing if you're just seeing me on your screens for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn my notifications on, and if you like this video and you like what I'm saying in this video, please like my video and comment below. Right, give me your views, right, and that would be really, really, really cool. Okay, so please give me a call. I will stop talking right now to give you a few to catch up. Okay. Um, whoops. Yeah, I'm just so I can get some people in to actually co-host it by going into like Facebook groups. I've got well, I'm a member of for YouTubers. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do it. All right. Oh, someone's one of my Facebook friends' birthdays. I've got to sort that out at some point. Let's have a look. Small YouTubers. I'll do that in a minute. Um, Come on, monkeys. Come on, monkeys. Where are they? Small YouTubers. This group is for small YouTubers to get more subscribers on your channels by posting the link and advice on they from ask from feedback. Um, please come and join me and give me your views. What sort of things do you face in your everyday life? Living with hydrocephalus or living with spina bifida or even living with both. It would be really interesting to hear your views about living your life with living your lives with hydrocephalus or spina bifida. It would be interesting. It would really be interesting because I don't have spina bifida. I've got hydrocephalus, and like living my life knowing I've got a spina bifida, I've got hydrocephalus. Sorry for that. And he says, I've got spina bifida. No, I don't. Living with hydrocephalus. All right. I wish, like I know half of you probably would wish it too. I wish I never had hydrocephalus. I wish I was able-bodied because there was things I wanted to do in my life, right? But what I can't do because of my hydrocephalus, right? My hydrocephalus is is sort of held me back to doing both my dream jobs. My dream jobs are living with hydrocephalus is holding me back from my two dream jobs. I wanted to be a paramedic for the NHS. I wanted to join the army and be a medic in the army, but because of my hydrocephalus, right, I can't, right, and that's the hydrocephalus that's held me back because I never told the army doctors or anyone else about my deafness, right. For years, I was lagging that I could hear because I've learned to lip read before I got the hearing aids, and I only had at that one time I was only deaf in one ear. Right. So it was a hard time before I got the hearing aids and becoming deaf in at least in one ear. But I thank the lucky stars I was deaf in one ear at that one time because then I could use the other ear and it was a lip read. Then I lost a fraction of my hearing in the other ear. So I went, damn. So I was then relying on people sort of standing in front of me and talk, but they didn't know I was deaf. Right? And I went to my family and I thought I need to get my hearing tested. And at first they didn't believe me, but my older sister came along with me and then found out that yeah, I've got hearing loss. So hang on, I got to sneeze again. Oh God. You know what? The problem with sneezing, it always occurs to you makes your eyes water. You know what I mean? Don't know why that does that. Why does it when you sneeze you get your eyes water? Well, mine does anyway. I don't know why if I'm the only one or other people do too. So anyway, I don't know if people got to do this, but join me. But I'll ask it. I'm waiting. You know, I'm hoping that I can get some people to join. You know what I mean? But I can't make them. If you know what I mean? I can't make them. Okay. What I do, I will sign off here. But I will try and get some live streams going on with other people about other hydrocephalus by the Bifida or other things. Because I think if every single one of us who has hydrocephalus by the Bifida or any disability sticks together, stands strong, and stands united, we can conquer any situation together. There's no point for one of us. There's no point for one of us just to stand there on his own or his or her own and speak up, speak out. We need to all together. We need to support each other and help each other through these situations, right? Because the government, I don't know if it's like in other countries, but in Britain, in Britain and Britain alone, the government are making government cutbacks, right? But they're aiming it at mainly aiming at the disabled community, thinking that we won't know what's going on, but we do, right? They can't keep going on like this. We need to stop them doing this, and we need to stop them doing this now, right? We can't just sit back, roll over, and then thought, oh well, let the government let them do it. We've got to sort of speak up and speak out and do our best to stop this from happening, if you know what I mean. Right? We need to do it because the money that they're cutting back on us, the services, the money that they're cutting back funds the services that we need in our lives to support us in our everyday life. Because there is disabled people out there that needs that support to get up in the mornings, to get help them take the medication, and so there's some disabled people that needs help with personal care, and if these services are getting slashed or stopped, the service is get cut, isn't it, to save money? And what's going to happen to us? We could be pushed out and forgotten about. We can't allow that to happen. We've got to stop this. We've got to stop this. We've got to stand strong, stand together, stand united, and talk up and talk out and talk openly about what we need, about our disabilities and what we need to support us with these disabilities. Because at the moment, these government cutbacks are literally killing the disabled community. Are we going to stand strong? Are we going to stand together? Are we going to stand united and speak up and fight back? Please, I need your help. I can't do this on my own. Like you guys can't do it on your own. We need to do it together as a massive community, right? Please stand strong. Please stand with us. Stand strong, right? Do YouTube live streams about it, about what I've been talking about in this live stream. Do Facebook live streams and talk about it. We need to stand strong and stand united, please. Okay, and that I'll say farewell for now. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good month, and I'll speak to you all again later. Okay, speak to you later. Bye.